Okay, here I am. Remember you from back in the day. Very happy to see you're active. Oh, thank you very much, Cosmic. Uh, Fanatic, good to see you. Hello, Offshore Bungus. Hello, Tony. Doing good. Doing good, doing good. Playing some more Symphony of the Night. I gotta be honest, I love this game. Phil! Father! Yeah, I kinda remember you too. Yeah, we go way back. Me and Joe R go way back. So yeah, I am loving this. Check this out. How about this? How about a little of this? I am loving this game so much, it's actually cutting into my Doom the Dark Ages time. That game is awesome, but I'm playing this because it roped me in. I'm hooked. But you're not going to believe this, considering this is a Metroidvania. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. My favorite subjects to get asked about on stream are the subjects that come with super chats, because they give me money and they're easy to read. I had to like that as an answer. Was that scumbaggy enough? Oh, my most and least favorite Disney movies. Well, my most favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast, and my least favorite Disney movie is Pocahontas. I gotta put together some kind of a game plan here. Where am I trying to go? I got to turn my damn phone notifications off. Okay, there we go. That's a perfectly scumbaggy answer. I tried to make it as scummy as possible. Now, I like all, as long as it's not a question about religion or politics, I am totally fine. With anything you want to ask, anything you want to tell. Yeah, Pocahontas just really rubs me up the wrong way. That was more than just a bad movie. That was motherfucking appropriation. That movie was wrong. It wasn't just bad. That was Roy Disney just being a bad person. Where to go? There's one area that I know I need to get to, that in order for me to access it, I need mist power. And so far, I haven't found any mist power. Let's see if we'll see anything new over here. Nope. Still is the guy in his boat. Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie? Because he was too far out, man! I love it. No, I'm not in dire financial straits. No. I'm real good. But thank you. Some of my favorite shows to watch growing up. Well, as a child, I had a very, pretty standard 80s childhood. I loved DuckTales. I loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved Thundercats. The only thing that makes me an 80s child outlier is my brother and I never liked Transformers. We were just not interested in robots that turn into things. The worst job I've had. How did it compare to... Oh, I do not consider myself to have ever been a YouTuber. I made videos on the internet. I think YouTuber these days had a... No, we liked He-Man. We did like He-Man and She-Ra. Yeah, I think that was probably just because it was on. We forgot about it after we watched Thundercats, but we kind of liked it. It wasn't like Transformers, where we did not like Transformers. Like, we actually disliked it. I don't think that's true of He-Man. Oh, how did it compare to BC? It was different. The worst job that I ever had, I worked as a courtesy clerk for a supermarket. And that was just too much contact with people. Way too much contact with people. And me and people are like freshwater fish being put in salt water. We just don't get along. I don't really like people much. But so that was the worst job I had just because of personal reasons. The job itself was just fine. Oh, why was the math book depressed? Okay, go ahead. But while I'm waiting on the punchline of that, compared to the Confused Matthew thing I was doing, the Confused Matthew thing was better when I was doing things that I wanted to do. When I peer pressured myself into doing things that I didn't want to do. It was just that was just bad in a different way. It had too many problems, that's why. Fuck you, skeleton. Okay, now there's gotta be a way to open these damn things. And I don't know where or how. I know I'm supposed to go over there. Oh, I never went in here? Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is where it is. Because I forgot I could go in here. Yes! Haha! Success! I think that just opened that stuff up. How did the soap opera writer announce their retirement? Go ahead. Lay it on me. Maybe you've addressed this previously, but was always curious, where did you get the idea for the name Confused Matthew? Yes, I have addressed this previously, but I'm fine going over it again. Before Confused Matthew, I used YouTube just as a dumping ground for any old thing that I happened to think was interesting, funny, and that got pretty old pretty fast. Actually, my brother and I were thinking about doing a channel where we just talk about all kinds of stuff, and that got pretty old pretty fast. I think both of us didn't really want to do that pretty soon after that. But my Star Trek Generations, the crappy ending thing, I thought was pretty funny, and that was the first thing I ever uploaded to Confused Matthew. And in Star Trek Generations, the crappy ending. Oh, a library card. And I didn't see what I picked up that first one because I wasn't paying attention. So I thought that was funny, and I was like, I should just make a YouTube channel just to put this on there. And I was like, but what am I going to call it? Well, in that video, I had to show an image that denoted being confused about something, and I found that little Matthew drawing that said Matthew felt confused. And I was like, that'll be it. I'll make it Confused Matthew, and then Confused Matthew will be the one that's saying all this stuff. And that's how that was born. Dun dun dun. And you're not going to let them do that, are you? Okay, I should now be able to access the area that I need to access. Fuck you, skeleton dick. Confused Matthew was angry at times, yes. No. We won't. Leave now. Oh boy, I'm going into a new area. Don't know what to expect. This is the best part of a Metroidvania. Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, spear dick. Ow. Here. Oh, okay. I'm guessing there's a saving spot over here. Yes! Saved. Saved like a Protestant who says, I like Jesus. See, that's the problem with these damn streams. I say something and I can't take it back. That was young dead. I played the NES game Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. That was a guilty pleasure for me as a kid. I do not recall if I ever played that as a kid. My go-to games when I was a kid on the NES were Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, DuckTales, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3. Didn't play Star Tropics, but I can now. They put it on the Switch. A bandana. Okay, let's wear this bandana. Protects sensitive head parts. So just your head. I don't know. Okay, fine. I'll wear it. Okay. Oh. I cannot access that area. It forced me to go up the stairs. Alright. Oh, there's something down there. There is something. Yes, I have seen, I watched, that crappy Star Trek Picard show, Season 1, and I abandoned it because it was terrible, and then I watched Season 2, and I abandoned it because it was terrible, and then I saw Season 3, and I'm like, I'm not gonna abandon this. This is so bad. So utterly inept and terrible this is going to bring me out of retirement. I need to watch this whole thing just in case I want to make a video about this, and it turns out I am. Oh. Fuck you, arrow dick. A movie that I initially hated but later came to appreciate. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of it. I see a drawer. I want to know what's in that drawer. Nothing. But then why is it like this? No, let me have it! Ah! Why did you put this sprite here if I can't do anything with it? Season 3 was subpar, light years ahead of the movies in the atrocious Season 1 and 2. Well, you'll have to stay tuned to find out what I think about it. Video to come, sometime in the future times. Why does this look like this if I can't access it? Now, there's gotta be something I'm missing here. Ah, that's gonna drive me crazy. My favorite TNG episode is, I think, a pretty uncontroversial pick. It is Drumhead. Shit take? I got a shit take. Okay, what is that? It's a weapon? Japanese mushroom? I don't know if I want to take this mushroom. Picard Season 3 at least had appearances from the entire TNG cast. All I can say to that, with greatest respect to anybody's opinion about anything, so? Oh, it just replenishes health. I thought it was going to make me, like, trip or something. I thought I was going on a trip. Eat the Frankfurter. No way, man, I gotta save that. You're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter. I ain't wasting my magic missile. Okay, so we've got mushrooms and toads, and you're telling me that I'm not gonna be on like an acid trip at some point. Okay. Drown. Oh my god, I'm actually drowning them. They're like, oh my god! Oh, that was grim. That's grim. Yeah, well, you'll have to wait a little bit longer. I've written things. I haven't recorded anything yet. I still need to work that out, but I I got stuff written. No, I'm not going to get the new remastered version of Oblivion. It's funny. I used to think that I liked the Elder Scrolls, but then I played Oblivion and I didn't like it, and then I played Skyrim and it was kind of okay, but I didn't really. It didn't really get me going that much. And then I was like, well, I don't know what the difference is because I liked Morrowind, but then as I thought back on it, the only thing I did in Morrowind is walk around and kill things. That was like one of the first like precursors to an open world, and I thought it was neat that you could just walk anywhere you wanted to go and kill things with a sword. I didn't actually play the game. When I tried to play the game, I didn't like it. So I guess I was wrong. I guess I didn't like the Elder Scrolls that much. The only Bethesda property I ever really got into was Fallout. I'm starting to wonder if I can burn things. Oh, favorite episode of The Simpsons is Homer at the Bat. Second to that is probably Flaming Moe, because if you ever want to hear Aerosmith try to do voice acting, and with the exception of Steven, have them all sound like they just underwent a lobotomy. I guess that's true of Homer at the Bat, too. It's always funny when you get, like... Oh, I got a pentagram. Okay, great. You get people who aren't, they're performers, but they're not really actors. Trying to do voice acting. It ends up being better than if they actually were voice actors, because if they hadn't got the actual baseball players to do those roles, it wouldn't have been as funny. Part of what makes that hilarious is they did a horrible job, but it also lent some authenticity to what they were saying. So, yeah. But it's Homer at the Bat just because you get more of that than you do with Aerosmith's little cameo. I've said before, and it bears repeating, that Joe Perry could not even say, "This is Springfield, Stephen," convincingly. And I think that's very, very funny. Nope. We're going to be stuck here for a while, folks. Oh, it's the boat guy! Hey, I saw you from afar! Take me somewhere.
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee across the river?
Hell yeah! Yes, guide me! Here we go! We're going on a boat trip, hell yeah! Oh no! Oh, okay. Alright. Just a little jump. We're going on a boat trip, hell yeah! Oh, sorry. Thought I had to get off. Guess I don't. We're going on a boat trip, hell yeah. From the guy I saw in the telescope. This is cool. I am playing the game again. Brendan, I was so wrong. I owe you and every Castlevania Symphony of the Night fan an apology. This is a great fucking game. I love it so. I love this game so much. It is taking my time and attention away from Doom the Dark Ages to play this. Because it's fucking good. Oh, I love it so. Merman statue. Is that a... Ended up liking it more than Super Metroid, and I really like Super Metroid. Well, I can't say that I like it as much as Super Metroid, but it's in the wheelhouse. It's the next door neighbor to Super Metroid. I guess you're naturally going to go for one or the other, and I already have a I already have a certain affinity for Super Metroid. Doesn't look like it was a weapon. Oh, then you know what it probably was. Mermaid statue summons the oarsman. I can summon the oarsman! No, I've been on the lookout for them, but I have not acquired the holy glasses yet. As soon as I do, I'm going to equip them immediately. Okay, so alright, oarsmen. Take me away from all this. I wish I had coconuts to make the horse sound. Besides Persona, the JRPG games I like are pretty much just the Atlas ones. I love Shin Megami Tensei. Soul Hackers was good. Outside of that, not really, no. I'm not really an RPG person generally. Shortcut! This is remarkably detailed and intricate for PS1 games transportation. Yeah, this is impressive, even for the time. The whole thing's damn fucking impressive. All right, we got a shortcut, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. I'm thinking it's gonna take me a little while to get back here, but that's okay. I can go explore the other side. I'm thinking I am going to use my library card. By the power of reading, because I think I have enough money to get myself some pretty kick-ass armor. What the hell is that thing? Ah. The power of boots! My favorite gaming moment that me and my brother had together is when we beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the first time. And we saw that final ending little cutscene. That was an awesome moment that I shall never forget.
Young Master Alucard.
How about this?
Thank you.
How about this?
Nope, I still don't have enough, but I'm getting close. Yes, we'll have to wait and see what I say about The Last Jedi. You may see that point be made. We shall see, he said, stoking the anticipation. Alright, I'll be back. It's gonna take me a fair amount of time to get back there, but it's all gonna be worth it. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Did I say read? Never mind. Fuck reading. Fuck books. And fuck that book. I gotta tell you, for a game that came out in 1997, like I said this I think this is a little more, well, I don't know. I don't want to do the which is better between Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid. I love Super Metroid. These are both absolutely amazing games. There's a reason that these two games did the sex and created a whole new genre. But I said this of Super Metroid, and I'll say it of this too. They hold up fucking well as games. These could have come out today, and they would be great. They haven't aged a bit. I did. I liked Metroid Dread. Yeah. And that was, from what I understand, Metroid Dread was made by the same guys that did the Metroid 2 remake. And I think they have a history of with the Castlevania series, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I thought they did a great job with Dread. I have played every Metroid game except for Metroid Prime 2, which they just refused to release. Oh, no, I came to the wrong place. But now I really want to try some more Castlevania games. I heard the GBA games are great, and they have those for sale. Oh, thank you, Cosmic Fanatic. That's very nice. Thank you. Yes, certainly my opinions were unique. Yeah, I don't know about the 3D Castlevania games. Still went the wrong way. Oh yeah, Man of Steel. That one might be getting a re-upload. It might not. I don't know. I can't really see that review from a distance. When I made that review, I don't know I don't usually like associate what was going on in my real life with the time that I made any particular review at all. But that one, I remember absolutely for a 100% fact that when I made that review, I was going through a horrible, horrible time. And now I can't see that review as anything but just something I shouldn't have done because I was bringing too much of my own stuff to, and maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I can't see it. So maybe I'll re-upload it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Hey, Tacombe Forster. Hi, welcome. Turn into a Deadliest Catch review. I think I stuck it to that stupid little idiot that they used to have on that show. I haven't watched that show in ages. Oh, I'm pretty confident that James Gunn is going to make a fantastic Superman film. I hope he does. The Cassie B, welcome in. This game is super... I wouldn't say it's super hard. I'd say it's super challenging. But it's just that right kind of challenging that makes you feel like, man, I'm really progressing. I'm doing a good job. But it's not making you feel like, oh, God, I gotta freaking slog through this. Even though I actually am going to have to slog through this long hallway, but we do what we can. James Gunn will fix everything Zack Snyder failed. Well, we'll see. That remains to be seen. I think he's going to do a good job. But what do I know? I haven't even seen it. Not his fault, David Goyer was his writer. There could be some truth to that. I have to say, I love Zack Snyder's Justice League film. I really did. I think that's a great film. I didn't want to like it, so I am totally objective and unbiased. And you can take whatever I say to... Oh, no! 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 Whoops. I accidentally hit the library card. Damn it, I should have unequipped that. Oh well. Give me another library card. Womp womp. 300. Yeah, I like 300 and Watchmen too. Yeah. I mean, historians are going to argue for the rest of time over whose fault those damn DC films were. It was very easy for me to blame David Goyer because his name was in the credits there, and I happen to know what a hack writer he is. But who knows? Yes, yes. Baz Luhrmann directed Australia. He sure did. No, I'm really not I'm really not on the hardy horror take that Zack Snyder train. I genuinely feel bad about what happened to those films. I wish they had worked out. I did see his Elvis film. You gotta understand, I don't like docudramas, and I don't like it when Baz Luhrmann tells stories about real things. I like it when he tells fairy tales. And Elvis, and I don't like Elvis Presley. So that was like a triple. There were three good reasons I had to not like that film, but I might just be a little bit biased. Here we go. Long hallway time. I'll bet it was Goyer's. Yeah, absolutely. That's freaking. That's got Goyer's sticky fucking fingerprints all over it. There's a scene in Crow City of Angels where Iggy Pop looks at the crow and says, "Fuck you, bird dick." And I don't know if he was calling him a dick that is also a bird, or if he was calling him a bird penis, or what that line was trying to convey as just the weirdest fucking insult I've ever heard. But you know damn well Goyer wrote that line. You were an extra in BVS, but they cut the scene. Aw, still got paid though. Hey, that's good. That's good, man. That would have been cool if you were in a big film like that. I'm sorry it got cut. You did so they didn't even put it in the extended version. Martha Wayne, Martha Kent. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, they both have the same first name. Congratulations, David, you're a genius. You're an extra in life or something like it. Oh, okay. It's still there. Interesting. I'm in a crowd somewhere in a concert that I think got put in on a DVD. Good luck finding me there. Yeah, you know, I know, I've heard of it. Yeah, I know what it is. That's very, very interesting. Oh, yeah, I haven't decided what I want to do with the 2001: A Space Odyssey, No Country for Old Men, or that Incredibles thing I did. Um, I'm thinking about putting them I'm thinking about either just ignoring them or just putting them in a category titled Disowned. Because the Incredibles video I did was me stalling for time. I was going to do that one just as a this will tie people over until I do the one that I really want to do. And I can't remember which one was coming up next, but I didn't. It was going to take a while, and people started watching, and I didn't want them to wait too long. So I was like, well, what else? What else can I talk about? Well, I had a very different take. I had a very different experience with The Incredibles than I did from any other Pixar film. So maybe I could just talk about the things that that I found surprising about this one. And what I conveyed in that video is not at all what I meant to convey. People thought that I didn't like The Incredibles, and I don't blame them because it sounded like I didn't like The Incredibles. That did not come across the way I intended, and I don't like that. So I'm either gonna upload it with a footnote saying I know, I'm sorry, my bad, or I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know. But I did see the sequel and I liked it, and that was the question you asked. So sorry, it was a long way to the answer. I got the double jump. Yes. This game, you get a double jump quick. Usually in Metroidvanias, it takes a little while. Why do I get the feeling I'm about to get into a boss fight? Well, if I do get into a boss fight, I want a bat ally. Road Blasters. I'll see if I can check it out. Is there a favorite piece of music from this game so far? I haven't really been able to reflect enough. Probably. Very visible extra in Unexpected with Kobe. Oh! That is really cool. It's a volunteer extra job I did because I was in the area that day. Very nice, very nice. I didn't know that extras could be a volunteer position. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, hell! Go, Bat! Get him, Batty! Yeah. That's right, punk. Uh-oh. Yes, resist ice, please. I had to freeze my ass off to get the resist ice. It's very ironic. I'm not resisting ice enough. Oh, I'm not freezing, I'm drowning. Well, that's different. It's an indie film below a certain budget threshold, and the union allowed them to do that. Oh, interesting. That is very interesting. And also really cool. If I ever occasion to see the film, I will keep an eye out. It's like rain on your wedding day. Isn't it an inconvenience? You know what? I'm gonna be stupid. I want to know what's over here. A scimitar! Oh god, get out. Get out, get out! Okay. That's gonna cost me another potion. Worth it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I almost died to get. Scimitar, scimitar. Where the hell's my scimitar? Aha! Oh, it's not even that good. Eh. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Home on the Range either. That is one pretty universally disliked Disney film that I didn't even bother with. Oh. Uh-oh. It's going all quiet again. What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? Holy crap! This is craziness! Oh shit! Alright, it's Frankfurter time. Stupid jerk. You know what? Here, I'll pay for that. I don't even know if we hit him. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck you! And your little dogs, too. Super surprised I acknowledged Home on the Range at the end of Wish. I haven't even seen Wish yet. I'm kind of surprised to hear that myself. I would think they would want people to forget about Home on the Range. Yes, I love King of the Hill, love Futurama. I'm looking forward to see what they do with the redo. Crystal Cloak. Semi-invisible. I like the sound of that. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not this. Yeah. Looks like I've done all the damage I can do here. Okay, good. Oh, look at this. I could have just come over here and not hurt myself. Oh well. Oh well. I was gonna say, better start that music back up or I'm gonna get freaking freaked out. Getting pretty close to being able to afford that fancy, schmancy emphasis on the schmancy armor. Fuck you, frog dick. Let's see how to get down there. How to get down below? Is there an entrance I'm not seeing somewhere? What secrets do you hold, game? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your lies. I've seen a little bit of the new Superman trailer. I'm gonna actually sit down and watch it with my full attention soon. Oh, welcome back, Tony. Oh. I think I see a thing. Oh yeah, there's water. Fuck you, fish head. I think this is probably not. Oh, hang on. No, I think I'm close. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking doing this? I got nunchakus. Oh, I'm trapped now, but you know what? Aha!
Young Master Alucard.
How about this?
Nothing to sell, damn.
How about this?
Oh, I'm fairly close. Oh, good stuff, Cosmic Fanatic. I hope you guys have a good time. Thanks for showing up. Alright, so I just got a cloak of partial invisibility. And I'm wondering where that's gonna help me. Oh, no. I'm a big fan of Superman. I actually don't like the Lois Lane character, but I think that's a credit to what a good character she is, and I'll explain in a minute. What did I think of Frozen 2? I thought it was unnecessary, though I did like a few of the songs. I thought that movie was terrible. I thought that was a terrible sequel. It didn't make any sense. It was all over the place. The last time I think I saw a screenplay that incoherent and unnecessary, as you say, I think it was Star Trek V. The reason I said I didn't like him in the Superman Returns review is because I hadn't really gotten to know the character at that point. Since 2015, I have been a big DC fan, and I know the character much better now. I have not seen the Superman anime now. But yeah, Lois Lane is a No, not the Donner version. Just the and there are all different interpretations of Lois. I mostly know her, as far as the comic books are concerned, from some of the old Gods ones, and then the New 52, which isn't really, just kind of weird, and then from the movies and from the animated show. So Lois Lane, and from the Zack Snyder ones we were just talking about. So Lois she has a personality type. It's a personality type that I just don't get along with. She is brash and arrogant and sarcastic and headstrong, and these aren't necessarily bad qualities. These are actually one of the things that makes her a really, really good investigative reporter. But that character is so real and so well realized. I ended up I was like, if I knew this person in real life, I don't think we'd get along. And I think that makes her a really good character. A really well written character. What does God need with a start? I don't know, what does God need to flood the earth for? You don't question that shit. That's how you get a laser beam in your person. That fucking movie, man. By the way, I've been super, super interested in the Old Testament as far as biblical courses are concerned, like historical courses. And you can watch Richard Elliott Friedman's lecture on the Old Testament. Richard Elliott Friedman is the greatest living biblical scholar. Probably the best biblical scholar of all time. He's hilarious, he makes the course interesting, and that he teaches people conceptualize. So Noah's in the ark and all the animals are in there, and then the weather gets really, really bad. And it's just a lot of rain, and it just doesn't stop, and the water gets higher and higher, and people get flooded. That is not what the original readers of that story would have conceptualized. They would not have conceptualized bad weather. Ancient people thought that the sky, when they looked up at the sky and they saw blue up there, they understood that to be water. So you have to picture this. They thought that the world was a dome that was keeping the water out, and a firmament where they as I've said before, they were kind of picturing this as if the planet Earth was a giant diver's helmet, and they were being kept safe in the middle of it. So people who conceived the world like that, when they read the flood story, it wasn't just bad weather. It was God is undoing his creation, and he's breaking the diver's helmet. So the sky wrenches open, and the waters come flooding in, and they come flooding in from up. But you're not just supposed to imagine like a big, like a mega hurricane or something. You're supposed to imagine they would have understood that to be literally a cosmic disaster. It's so much worse than just bad weather. Today, it would be the equivalent of, like, the stars falling out of the heavens and 1,000 supernovas going off at once and planets colliding, and it was supposed to be. They thought of that as cosmic, not as even just saying it's a global flood doesn't do it justice. So I thought that was very, very interesting We've all read that story as if it's just lots of rain, and the story is just it conveys something much more resonant than that. Oh yeah, I don't really do Christian and atheist YouTubers. I don't care. I'm not in the business of like. I'm not an apologist. I'm certainly not an evangelist. If people believe what they believe, that's fine. Fine with me. Don't care. There are a couple like it's the ones that take down creationists that I like, because those people are fucking hilarious. And yeah, it's kind of a little shooty fish in a barrel-y, but I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to just watch people get a giant broom handle shoved up their ass by people who know what they're talking about. I'm sorry, I didn't mean this. As I say, I don't really talk about religion or politics on the show, but I didn't mean that to be. I did not mean that to be a religious story. I meant that to be a history of religion story, a literary story. I think we do ourselves a disservice when we read that as, oh, I guess the weather got bad for 40 days. No. They saw that as the freaking, their whole universe was caving in on them. The LHS should look into Thunderbolt's projects and suspicion. Oh yeah, no, I've seen a couple of them. As I say, it's not really, that's not really my thing. That's not really one of my needs. But some of that can be kind of fun. Why was God a jerk in the Old Testament and he was benevolent in the New Testament? For the longest time, I thought that was true. In fact, I was a little bit hesitant to read the Old Testament because I was like, I don't know, man. That's the angry God. I like the Gospel of John God. That's the one that like sends plagues and everything. There is so much benevolence and compassion in the Old Testament. There are things in the Old Testament that you would think were right out of the New Testament, but they're not. They're right there in the Old. I think the people who see the God of the Old Testament as being a jerk, he could be a jerk, but it's kind of a case of selective reading. I did it too. I only took because I mean, when the God of the Old Testament does bad stuff, he does really bad stuff. I mean, he's killing firstborns. He's killing everything on earth. Like, this is terrible, terrible, terrible. But then you get passages that are just the most loving, compassionate, merciful things you've ever read in your life, and it's both in the Old Testament. But it is a mistake to say that the God of the Old Testament is mean and the God of the New Testament is nice. I thought that too, but a closer reading will show if you want to find instances of God being tyrannical in the Old Testament, you can find it. If you want to find instances of God being merciful and loving in the Old Testament, you can find it. No, I haven't heard of this Absolute Batman. That's very interesting. George Carlin's stand-up about religion. George Carlin's stand-up about religion is true for a lot of Christians in America, I'd say. But I don't want to go into I meant this to be more of a literary, talking about the literary prose of the Old Testament, not theological stuff. I apologize. Still haven't gotten around to my music recs. No, I have certain portions of my day where I can just sit down and listen to music, and I have been unable to do so because we've had some policy changes in me job. So I have not gotten around to that yet, but I have it on my playlist. What is this? Oh, it's this damn sword thing again. Oh, am I even hurting this thing? I don't think I'm even hurting this thing. Oh, I am. It's not hurting me much either, so... There, fuck you, whatever you are. Damn thing. Skywater would be a good band name. That would be a good band name. Holy crap. Skywater. Hell yeah. Oh, I got enough money, but I want to explore around a little more first. Did you ever watch the animated adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns? I don't really want to. From what I've heard, they screwed it up, and I know Kevin Conroy and oh hell, of course I'm blanking on his name. Luke Skywalker voiced them. Well, then that's neat. But I don't want to see a bad version of that story. I like that story. Whoa! Just fucking don't run up on me there, dude. Personal space. Oh, he got winded. Ow. Stupid jerk. Mark Hamill, thank you. You know me and names. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, The Dark Knight Returns. Somehow I read that, and it got into my head as The Killing Joke. Yeah, Brendan knows what I'm talking about. Yes. I didn't know they did a Dark Knight Returns. I will put that on my to-do list as well. That is very interesting. I lent The Dark Knight Returns to my two-faced brother, and he still hasn't read it. I lent that to him years ago, and he needs to freaking give that back to me. No, I don't agree with Mark Hamill's take on Rian Johnson's version of the character, but I respect the fact that that is how he feels about the character. I don't want to give too much away of my the video I'm going to make on this topic, but I don't think that Mark Hamill, I don't think his opinion counts any more or less than anybody else's when it comes to takes on that character. He's free to have it, but I don't think he's an authority on that character. So no, I disagree, but I really respect how he felt, and I respect the fact that he voiced his objection, and I really respect the fact that once they had it out, and he disagreed with Rian Johnson went ahead with his take on what he wanted to do, and Mark Hamill respected that, and he did the job that he was hired to do. He didn't phone it in, he did a great job, and I think he's a stand-up guy. The real professional. Okay. Man, I really wish I didn't need food to live. I think I have one more library card here. Unless I forgot to buy one. I forgot to buy one, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to trek over there. Or rather... I felt bad for him initially, but he had a good sense of humor. Well, that's not what he would have done with the character. That's fair, yeah. But I really respect the fact that he went in there and he did his job like the professional that he is. I thought he did a great job in that film, too. And so no more spoilers. No more spoilers. I was going to say one more thing, but now I'm not. Because it's going in the video. The New York Pants. I'm gonna call them the New York Pants for the rest of my life. They're going to the. Oh, they hadn't even cut for the first time in 25 years. Wow, nice. Still can't believe how much he got paid for The Force Awakens for less than a minute of screen time. You gotta admit, it's good pay for not much work. I know they are. That's fucking great. Let's see, where... Okay. I'm trying to get to the salesman. The salesman. And that is down here. Did I never get that? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is going to get paid more than anybody for anything he does in Marvel. That's just the way of the land. Yes. Fuck you, gun dick. Fuck you, arrow dick. Fuck you, armor dick. Fuck you, spear dick. Fuck you, Donkey Kong ass motherfucker. I tend to not. I'm not all that interested in actors arguing over pay when they're all paid a vast amounts of money. Millionaires arguing with millionaires isn't really something I care about. I'm not necessarily talking about Tom Holland, because Tom was. I think he was paid pretty well, but Kirsten Dunst, she doesn't. What's she complaining about? What's the preference called? No, I have not seen The Holdovers. Unfortunately. Making a point about the pay gap. Oh, between men and women. Oh, no, that's a different issue. Okay, well that's different then. She may have had a legitimate grievance in that case. I can't remember where this bastard is. Oh, A While of the Crow. Well, yeah, I thought The Crow was a really good revenge fantasy. It was a fantastically well put together screenplay. Everything's there that needs to be there. Every single scene and line of dialogue is important. It gets right into it. It gives you everything you need. It makes you care, and then it's just go. Very good screenplay. And it's kind of nice to fantasize about, like, if somebody took the person you love from you, going around and getting yourself some revenge as Invincible Man. I mean, it's nice. And it had some interesting lore, too. Like, I like the fact that he didn't really know the rules, and so when the thing happens to the Crow, he doesn't really know what's going on, and then they make him vulnerable and then invulnerable again. It's just a really, really good screenplay. But Yeah, what the hell. Nothing wasted. Absolutely. Absolutely. As soon as I make my purchase, I'm gonna have to get going. I'm gonna need some food. Damn it. The apartment. I think I've heard of that.
How about this? How about this?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wonder if that was on purpose. Alright. I'm gonna put the scimitar. I almost died getting this damn thing. Quick save. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been great talking to you all once again. I'll do this again sometime whenever I can. And there's going to be a new upload tomorrow. It's an old video once again, but it's going to be re-uploaded. So stay tuned for that. All right. See you later, guys. Have a good